But yeah, going back to that, what you just said about Mackenzie Dern, that's, obviously grappling is your expertise and that's where you truly shine. But who are your biggest like influences in grappling? Like who did you look up to while you were learning how to grapple?
Um, you put me on the spot. Um, it's kind of been a while since I looked up to anyone just because, I had the mindset that I want to beat them, I'm kind of like my own biggest fan. Uh, but honestly, I kind of like Roger Gracie. I like his, you know, for being his age and everything. Like he competed against Buchecha actually. Speaking like he's at one now, but like his last match was against Buchecha, and like for taking such like a long time off of like competing, he went in up there and subbed Buchecha. It was a gi match. But yeah, I really like how Roger rolled, and I also like the Mendez brothers. They're really exciting. I think when I started jiu-jitsu, I really looked up to the Mendez brothers and their jiu-jitsu. Um, that's pretty much all. And then there's Gary Tonin. Like I've also watched him a lot, especially for MMA. Um, and I guess Ryan Hall at one point, but not now, but like back then, like when I started, like Ryan Hall was kind of a huge deal. Um, yeah, it's probably about it.
Okay. So I don't know if you follow like the social media accounts, especially this morning or yesterday pretty much. There's this beef that's brewing between Tye Ruotolo and Gordon Ryan, right? So they're Tye basically, yeah, he was calling out Gordon and Gordon responded. Gordon, you know how he is. He's got like no filter. He will, respond to anybody that calls him out. So yeah, what do you think about that? If they were, to face each other in the grappling circuits, obviously Gordon's like bigger, but how do you think that matchup would go between Tye and Gordon?
Being the smaller person, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for the Rotolo brothers because they are very small. They're smaller than Gordon. Like I know, like because I saw like a post. Like I know Ty is like 200 pounds or something, and Gordon's like 220, 222. But that's not really the same because Gordon has a lot of muscle. So and Ty cuts to like 170 maybe or 180. So the size difference is still a huge difference. Um, I don't know. I always root for the smaller guys. So like I want to see Ty and Kade. If I guess it was only Ty because I saw Ty was talking to Gordon, but the brothers, if they compete against Gordon, like I would want them to see them do really well. But Gordon's in his prime, and he proved that at ADCC. So that's kind of tough to say.
As a jujitsu fan, like, does that excite you though? Like a matchup like that?
Honestly, the Rotolo brothers are like the exciting. They're like one of the most exciting grapplers right now. I would watch that match. Yes, if you said like other grapplers, then it would be kind of like whatever. They just sit guard and just play it safe. Um, but yeah, I think just for that match alone, especially with Tolos, they're super exciting, and no matter how it goes, it'll bring a lot of attention to the fans.
Just to bring you up to speed, the current offer for Gordon is he's offering to fight both of them or to grapple both of them in the same time. So one after the other. They're just doing some sort of wager, and it's pretty interesting. It's getting heated right now. But
Yeah, those kinds of things kind of bring attention to jiu-jitsu matches. So Gordon's pretty smart, but he's also super confident. And he's the number one grappler right now, pound for pound. So, he's just kind of playing the game.